Yes, so you start. Good morning, students, once again.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning,
Good morning, children. Good morning. Everyone, I'm very happy to see your glorious faces, the bright faces in the morning. And now, children, today we are going through this fields and fences. So I request Bidushi just show your presentation,
Yes, ma'am.
and then we'll start one by one. Okay, start your presentation, beta.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So this is all about the perimeter and area. Okay. So start.
Ma'am, my screen is visible.
Yes, your screen is visible now. You can share it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. It is all about fields and fences.
Good morning to one and all. Today's presentation, Chapter 13, Fields and Fences, created by Bidushi Panigrai, Class 4C, Subject Maths, under the guidance of Srimati Shima Chakrabarti Ma'am. Fields and Fences. Question number 1. Rishi is a farmer. He wants to fence his field. The measurement of the field is given here. He brings 100-meter wire. How much wire will be left after fencing? Option A 47 meter, option B 69 centimeter, or option C 55 centimeter.
Option C, 55
Option C 55 centimeter. Option C 55 centimeter. Option D 55
Keep
Now Rishi.
paper and pencil line with you.
Question number 2. In this rectangle, the width is 14 centimeter, the length is 52 centimeter. What is the perimeter of this rectangle? Option A 45 centimeter, option B 132 centimeter, or option C 140 centimeter.
Option D, 132
Option B 132 centimeter. Option D 132 centimeter. Question number 3. Komal is a good runner. Every morning she takes 5 rounds. The measurement of the field is given here. Find how many kilometers does she take? Option A 2.200 kilometers. Option B 3.500 kilometers, or option C 4.500 kilometers. Sorry. I am going to say the answer. The correct answer is option C. 3.500 kilometers. No.
4.500 kilometers.
Yes, 4.500 kilometers.
Option D, 4.500 kilometers.
To the next page. Question number 4. The length of triangular boundary is 109. The sides of triangular field are 31 meter and 35 meter. Find the third side of the field. Option A 32 centimeter. Option B.
Option C, 43 centimeters.
Yes, the correct answer is
43 centimeters.
Question number 5. Kunal brought 15 meter of lace. He wants to decorate his carom board. He uses 8 meter of lace. What is the length of each side of carom board? Option A 5 meter, option B 3 meter, or
Option C, 2 meters.
yes, the correct option is 2 meter. Thank you.
So I think you have understood how Bidushi has presented her screen, her presentation on fields and fences. So it was easier for you, all the questions you can solve.
Yes.
Now, I request Dipayan from the next slide. I request you to call one by one. Okay, you tell one by one. Okay, and then you ask the question so that I could understand how many of you can understand this fences, field and fences chapter about this area and perimeter. Okay.
Okay.
So we have already completed only the perimeter part. Just perimeter. Start, please. Dipayan. Very good. Just give a big clap for Bidushi. All of you give a big clap for Bidushi.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Ma'am.
Yes, your screen is visible.
Okay, ma'am.
उसको ना लैंडस्केप में कर दो. हाँ, yes, very good.
Field and fences created by Dipayan Girls Class 4C under the guidance of Srimati Sima Chakrabarti Madam. Perimeter. The distance around a plane figure is called its perimeter. There are some questions for you all. The total length, question number 1. The total length of the boundary of an object is called
Perimeter.
Let him ask the question to you. Please, beta, don't give the mass answer. He will call out the name. Okay, Dipayan will call out the name.
Option B, meter. Option C, peri. Option D, area. This question is for Srijan Adhikari.
Perimeter.
Yes. Correct answer. ये क्या है तेरी हो नहीं रहा.
Come to the next slide.
Yes, ma'am. Question 2. The perimeter of a square is 28 centimeter. What is the length of one side? Option A 7 centimeter. Option B 9 centimeter. Option C 8 centimeter. Option D 5 centimeter. This question is. मैम विवेक तो बोल दे रहा है.
Please don't tell the answer. He will call out the name. Okay.
This question is for Mihika Singh.
Mihika, are you here? Mihika, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell. Suppose the perimeter means the boundary. The length of the boundary of a square is 28 centimeter. Okay. So what is the... Mihika, tell me, what is the length of one side of that square? What is the length of one side of that square? Tell me, beta. See, I can show you one square. See, this is a square, one square box. And the total length is, suppose ये हमारे पास एक square box है. Okay, I just find out where is the square box at this moment. Anyways, now what is the perimeter? Do you see? This is the, if I count the length, this length plus this length plus this length and this length. And if you add all the length, it becomes the perimeter. Can you see, Mihika?
Yes,
Suppose
ma'am.
total perimeter is here. The total length of the boundary is 28 centimeter, and the square is having all the four sides equal. सारे four sides हमारे equal होते हैं. So now tell me what is the length of one side? Don't tell, just let her understand. थोड़ा सोचो. Four sides हैं, सारे equal sides हैं, and 28 centimeter total length of the boundary. Then what is the side? What is the length of each side? Now, Sritik, you tell me.
Ma'am, 7 centimeter.
How could you find out?
Ma'am, मैंने इन सारे नंबरों को
square box. The square, the face of this is a square. Now, if you count all these length, see the length of if all the four sides, total length becomes 28 centimeter. And then what is the length of one side of the square? What is the side of one? What is the length of one side of the square? Mika, could you understand now? Yes, Ritik already told the answer. It is 7 centimeter. There are four sides. So if one side is 7 centimeter plus 7 centimeter, it is 14. 14 plus 7 is again 21 centimeter. 21 plus 7 is 28 centimeter. So if you divide 28 centimeter by 4, you will get 7 centimeter is your perimeter.
Ma'am, because 7 into 4 is 28 centimeter.
Very good. Very good. Next question.
Okay, ma'am. Question 3. The measure of a side of a square is 4 centimeter. Find perimeter.
Good.
This question is for Farhan.
Farhan, give the answer now. Farhan is here.
Ma'am, 16 centimeter.
Very good. 16
Yes.
centimeter.
The correct answer is 16 centimeter.
The square is having one side is 4 centimeter. There are 4 sides. So how could you get the 16 centimeter? 4 into 4. Very good. Next.
Question 4. What is the length of the side of square whose perimeter is 100 centimeter? This question is for Naina.
Naina, abhi bolo. Complete perimeter is the length of the boundary is 100 centimeter. Okay. So what is the side of one square? Side of that
56 centimeter.
and Shubhronil, don't give the answer. Let Naina give. अब सभी बच्चे ना पेपर और पेंसिल लेके बैठो. अपने कॉपी और पेंसिल लेके बैठो. So that you can solve it. Sandeep, now give the answer.
25 centimeter.
How could you find out? How could you find out?
Ma'am, because 25 into 4 is 100, then I divided 100 divided by 4.
4 is 25.
25 सेंटीमीटर. नैना अभी आया आपको समझ में?
Yes, ma'am.
आप अभी देखो 25 सेंटीमीटर को आप चारों प्लस करो 25 करके 4 बार प्लस करो कितना आता है? Because its square has 4 sides. 4 times you add it. Add.
Ma'am, 25 centimeter.
25 को 4 बार करो 25 plus 25 plus 25 plus 25.
Equal to 100.
Equal to 100. Now you are getting perimeter is 100 centimeter. Yes. Next. Next, Dipayan.
Question 5. Find the perimeter of a rectangle whose length is 25 centimeter and breadth is 15 centimeter. Option A 79 centimeter. Option B 45 centimeter. Option C 80 centimeter. Option D 81 centimeter. This question is for Sanjana.
Sanjana, you try this. Draw a rectangle. Give the length 25 centimeter, breadth 15 centimeter. And then you add it. All four you add. And tell me the answer.
Yeah.
Who can tell me this answer?
Ma'am, can I say?
Ma'am, can I
One
say?
by one, one by one. Riddhi. Sanjana, you solve this and you try it. Solve.
Can I say?
Riddhi, I told you. Riddhi.
Ma'am, can I say? Ma'am, can I say?
Riddhi, can you say?
Yes, ma'am. See,
Yes, please. Add and tell me the answer.
Ma'am, see 80 centimeter.
80
Yes,
centimeter.
correct answer is 80
So
centimeter.
how could you get this answer? You tell me. You drew a rectangle, length 25 centimeter, breadth is 15 centimeter.
Ma'am, 20 plus 20 plus 15 is equal to
Very good. Now, Sanjana, are you here? Sanjana, are you here? Yes. Now, could you understand how these children are getting it? Yes. Next. Dipan, next question.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. Give a big clap for Dipan. So you understood so many for the it is a simple thing. If you add all the length of the figure, that is your perimeter.
Yes,
Good.
ma'am.
Now, Bani Prato, start please.
Yes, ma'am. मैम हो रहा है
Yes, presentation. I can see your presentation.
ओके मैम Fields and Fences, a presentation created by Vanibrata Ghosh, Class 4C, Roll number 8, under guidance of Srimati Shima Chakraborty ma'am. A book had a length of 6 inches and width of inches. Find out the perimeter of the book.
अच्छा, width कितना है बेटा? Width is how much?
Ma'am,
9 inches. अच्छा, okay. So, children, you must draw it.
Can I say?
One by one.
Can I say?
Oni, you tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, 30 inch.
30 inches.
Inches
Okay.
is the right answer.
How could you get this? Oni, you tell me. How could
Press
you?
करके.
हाँ. बोलो, how much you have? How did you get this?
Press करके.
हाँ, 6 plus. This is the length.
Plus 9. 9 plus
अच्छा,
6.
9 को ना length रखो, ठीक है? And width रखो 6 inches. Length is 9 inches and width is 6 inches. So 9 plus 6, again 9 plus 9 plus 6, isn't it? So when you are drawing a rectangle, 9 is the length. 9 is the length. Suppose it is here. 9 is the length. 6 is the width. Again 9 is the length and 6 is the width. So if you add your 9 plus 6 plus 9 plus 6, you are getting 30 inches. Good. Next question, Bani Broto.
Yes, ma'am. Second question. What is the perimeter of given figure?
Can I say?
Suniti, start please.
Some 54 meters.
54 meters. So how could you get this? How did you get this?
15 meter plus 21 meter plus 9 meter plus 9 meter.
Yes, 21 meter plus 15 meter plus 9 meter plus 9 meter. Very good. Next.
Question number 3. How much wire do you need to fence the field?
Good. And
Option
each.
A 15 meter, option B 80 meter, option C 78 meter.
You have to
zoom करो ना बानी, थोड़ा
32
zoom करो.
centimeter.
28
32
meter.
centimeter.
to make it exact.
28 centimeter.
28 centimeter.
28 centimeter. 2 centimeter.
Yes.
78 centimeter.
Yes. Add all the length of the side. Very good. Very good.
78 meter.
Good.
78 centimeter.
Yes.
Question number 4.
78 meter.
How many squares of 1 centimeter can fill this rectangle? I am asking this question to Vivan.
Vivan is here. Yes. Better try this. He wants to know how many squares can be put inside this rectangle.
32 centimeter. Option B is 36 centimeter. Option C is 28 centimeter. Which
Good.
is the right option?
32 centimeter.
32 centimeter is the right answer.
Now could you get how could you get this? How could you get this, Vivan? Can you explain?
Can I explain?
मैम
Let Vivan explain. Let Vivan explain this.
मैम मैंने नीचे देखा 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 टाइप के होंगे और साइड में 4 है तो 4 4 12 हुए
4?
4 4 कह रहा हूँ 8 हुए
हाँ.
12 12 हो गए मेरे 24
हाँ. आपको 12
24
कहाँ से आ रहा है और 4 4 कहाँ से आ रहा है?
मैं बोलूं.
Dipayan, you please try. How could you get this?
Yes, ma'am. नीचे तो 8 स्क्वायर्स है और साइड में 4 है तो अगर इनटू कर दे तो 32 आ रहा है हमारा आंसर.
32 squares आ रहे हैं. Good.
32 सेंटीमीटर.
32 squares, not centimeter. हाँ, यहाँ पर जो अपनी option दिया बानी
लिखा है.
हाँ, बानी को तो the option that you have given here 32 centimeter वहाँ पर centimeter नहीं होगा बेटा, it is squares. 32 squares, 36 squares, 28 squares. Okay. हाँ, get this rectification इसको correct कर लेना because you are asking here squares. Okay, fine. Next.
Question number 5. What is the boundary of this field?
Okay, make zoom of it.
34 meter. Option B 36 meter. Option C 28 meter.
36 meter
36 meters.
Yes, 36 meter is the correct answer. If you add all the three sides, you will get the perimeter of it, boundary of it. Good.
36 meters.
Good.
Whose perimeter is longest?
Good. Whose perimeter is longest?
Option
Option C.
Option C is the correct answer.
Option C.
Thank you.
Very good. Give a big clap for Bani Broto. So today you have learned so many figures and you have learned how to find out the perimeter of different figures. Have you enjoyed everything?
Thank you, friends.
You have enjoyed it?
Yes, ma'am.
So let me share a quiz for you. Just wait a minute. Just 1 minute.
मैम मैंने कल
श्रीलंका ने खिलाड़ी को हराया था कल। हाँ,
Very good.
पढ़ाई के
Ajay.
गेम में माइंड गेम।
Now look at here. Boundary of complex shapes today.
In this video, we will learn how to measure the boundary of a complex shape.
You have the boundary of a complex
What
shape
are you
now.
doing, Mummy? I want to make a cover for this table, so I am taking the measurement of its boundary. With a thread? Yes, with a thread. Papa told me yesterday that if we have to measure the boundary of a figure, we have to add up their sides. What your father said is correct. The edges of shapes with straight lines can be measured with a scale because the scale is also straight. But you cannot measure a shape which has a curved boundary with a scale. To measure the boundaries of such shapes, you have to use threads, ropes, etc. Okay, now I get it. But how are you measuring the boundaries of this shape with a thread? It is very easy. By placing one end of the thread at a point on the edge of this table, I will wrap it around the complete edge. After that, I will mark the thread where it meets the starting point. Now, keeping the thread straight, I will measure it with a scale up to the marked point. This way, I will know what is the length of this table's boundary. Oh wow, this method is great, Mummy. This way, we can measure the boundary of a curved shape. Yes, let's measure the boundary of another shape. Okay, Mummy, I will make a shape on paper. Now with the help of a thread, find the length of this figure's boundary. I place a thread on the boundary and then I mark this thread where it is meeting the starting point. Now I keep this thread straight and measure it with a scale. Look, I got the measurement. The length of this shape's boundary is 15 centimeters. Now you can measure the boundaries of shapes with both straight and curved edges. Today we learned that threads can be used to find the length of the boundary of complex shapes.
Understood, beta? You have already done it.
Ma'am,
Understood.
ma'am, can I say something?
Yes, please.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I am Nana Gupta.
हाँ बोलो.
मैम, ये जो अभी मेजरमेंट दिखा रहा था ना, मैंने बहुत बार कर दिया और मुझे बहुत अच्छे से समझ भी आ गई.
हाँ, using the thread you can measure the length of the boundary of the complex shape.
मैम, ये तो
See another one so that it will be easier for you to understand.
Boundary of complex shapes, part 2. In this video, we will learn does changing shapes also make a difference in the length of their boundaries? Look, I made a square on this paper. Its boundary is 12 centimeter. Yes, that is easy to find. Yes, but I want to find out if I change the shape of this figure, will the length also change or not? If the figure changes, the length of the figure will surely change. Okay, shall we change the shape? Yes. Look, I will remove this one square and change its shape. Now let's measure this figure. Write down the length of all the sides. 3 centimeters, 3 centimeters, 2 centimeters, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters. If you add all these, the answer will be 12 centimeters. We changed the shape of the figure, yet the size of the boundary did not change. I think we should change the shape differently, Reyansh. then the size of the boundary will also change. This time you try to change the shape. Okay, see, I will remove this square from the figure and change its shape. I think that the length of the boundary of this shape will still be 12 centimeters. Let's measure and check. Okay, let's write the length of all the edges. 3 centimeters, 3 centimeters, 3 centimeters, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. If we add them, the answer will be 14 centimeters. That means changing the shape of figure changes the size of its boundary. No. When you change the shape, the length of the boundary did not change. But when I changed the shape, the length of the boundary changed. This means changing the shape may change the length of its boundary or may not change the length of its boundary. Did you get it? Today we learned that the length of the boundary may change when the shape is changed, and that it is not necessary that the length of the boundary changes if the shape is changed. Therefore, it is important to measure the length of the boundary when the shape is changed.
So, have you understood, children?
Understood,
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
Understood?
Understood, ma'am.
Yeah, very good.
Yes, ma'am, understood.
And you enjoyed this class?
Understood, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, enjoyed.
Yes. Today I am giving you, today I am giving you one activity to do it. Today, see the small child, the one girl and one girl, he wanted to. There are two boys, isn't it? And they tried to find out the perimeter of a shape if it is changed. कोई भी एक shape ले लेंगे आप, square हो, rectangle हो, and then you try in a box, in a graph paper or in a square box paper. Square box paper is there or a graph paper. Shubroni, just mute your mic, beta. One activity you have to do today, you draw any shape today, rectangle, square, pentagon, hectagon, hexagon, whatever. Find out the perimeter of that shape and then try to change the shape in different way, and then you find out the perimeter of that shape. Can you do this activity in your home?
Ma'am, how many?
On a graph paper you have to do this. Yes, I'm sharing you. I'm sharing you in the WhatsApp. Yes, I'm chat box. I'm just writing in the chat box. Just 1 minute.
How many ways? 5 ways.
I'm just writing out. See, activity is today you have to do this activity.
Ma'am, in 5 ways.
3 ways.
Okay,
3
ma'am.
ways, 5 ways. Draw any figure of your choice, any regular figure. Any regular, you take the screenshot of it, okay? Regular figure on a graph paper. Find out its perimeter.
Then we have to paste and copy.
Find out its Find out its perimeter. Then change the shape. Shape of the figure in 3 different ways. and find out its perimeter. You have already found out that these two boys, they changed the shape, but in first case the perimeter remains unchanged, perimeter remains same, and in the second case the perimeter has been changed. So you can find out and find out its
Ma'am,
perimeter.
I am show something.
Just 1 minute. Now you take the screenshot of it. This is the today's activity, and this one you have to do on a graph paper. And then
मैम आपने चैट बॉक्स में भेजा है.
मैंने चैट बॉक्स में भेज दे दिए. Okay, you take the screenshot of it.
मैम हमें वो पेस्ट
Yes, Anna, very good. हाँ.
कॉपी में.
And then you have to paste the graph paper on the copy. Okay.
Ma'am, this is the right.
This one, yes. So thank you, children, all of you. Bye.
Bye
Ma'am, bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Thank you for bye, ma'am. Thank you for bye, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye, Beta.
Bye, ma'am.
God bless you.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you for the class, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am.
Yes, Beta.